Alright, so hey, what is going on guys? I hope you guys are still fine, and today I have a special video for you guys. This video is the what's on my iPhone video for March of 2015. The last time I did one of these videos is last year around October, which is pretty long time ago, and I've updated all my apps. I have a new set of applications on my iPhone, and I would really like you guys to, and people are actually asking me what do I have on my iPhone in terms of the apps and stuff. So I am doing this video to let you guys know, and probably this is just a little update video. So of course I'm rocking the iPhone 5s. This is the 16GB configuration model, factory unlocked. I know it's pretty old, but hey, it still works. So yeah, I'll probably updating this device to the iPhone 6s probably at the end of the month. So yeah, that is basically what my plan for my phone is, or if that make any sense. So of course this is my lock screen, nothing crazy, just the iOS stock wallpaper. My password, of course, you know, you guys already saw that, but whatever. And of course this is my home screen setup, what I actually use on a daily basis. And probably this is the back to school season, because I'll be going back to school about next week or so. So the apps here are probably school related, and yeah, not much of the, whole bunch of, study materials, but hey, there's still a lot of apps that I use for studies in here. Okay, so the first one, phone, of course, everyone should know that. WhatsApp, which is what I use to talk to my classmates, friends, whole bunch of stuff. Messages, photos, camera, weather, AnyDo, which is my task application, which I really enjoy using a whole lot. It gets me working. Google Maps, which I use to navigate. Fantastical, which I use to create my events, tasks, things that I actually have to do, all my classes and stuff. So yeah, that is really awesome. Sunrise, which I use to actually do the same thing, which is to view my events and stuff. Really, these two calendar apps just work hand in hand together. Reminders, which I use to remind myself once again, like AnyDo. Simple Notes, which I use to keep my notes, and it can sync with my Mac itself, my iPad, which I have right here, and it really is awesome. I can have school notes in there, and I type it in my phone, and then it all goes to my iPad and my Mac itself. So that is awesome. iTunes Store, which I use to get music. Spotify, listen to music, stream music. Settings, you guys should know what's that. App Store, you guys should also know what's that. YouTube Studio, which I use to monitor my stats on YouTube. Really, nothing special, shouldn't even open it. ViscoCam, which I use to edit my photos sometimes. And this news folder is the place where I get all my tech news. I have Feedly, AppyGeek, Pocket, Alien Blue, MacHash, and Circa, which I use to get local news. Just a whole bunch of current affairs. MacHash, which is for Apple related news. AppyGeek for news under the world of tech. Feedly, which also is a news aggregator or RSS reader in the world of tech. Pocket, which I use to catch up on my news, and Alien Blue, which is a Reddit client, which I really enjoy. And Hangouts, which I use to chat with my YouTube buddies and stuff like that. So of course here we have Productivity, which is a whole bunch of Apple applications, which I believe you guys don't really want me to go through because that's pretty boring. The camera, which I use to connect my Samsung camera, which I'm using now to film this video, as you guys can see through the reflection. You guys can't really see, but this is the camera app which I use to get my the photos from my camera to the phone itself, which is pretty awesome. And I have iSmart DV, which I use to connect to my SJ4000, which is my action camera. So these are just my camera applications. Education, which I use my dictionary and a Chinese dictionary, which I'm using right now. And FaceTime, you guys should know what's that. Cydia, which this phone is jailbroken, so if you guys didn't know. Inbox, which I use sometimes. Most of the time I'll be using the original mail client. Box, which I use to keep my files. I have 50GB free, so that's pretty awesome. Drive, which I also use to keep my files. Facebook Messenger, not really much use for me. Basically, Cam Scanner, which I use to scan my notes into my phone, which is pretty awesome really. And Evernote, which I use to keep notes. Pedometer, which I use to track my steps and stuff, but since I have the Xiaomi Mi Band, I won't really need the pedometer app anymore, so I normally just use the Mi Fit application. Dropbox, of course, store files. WordPress to write articles, but I just monitor my stats on here. If you guys haven't checked out my website, it's interch.wordpress.com. You guys can actually check that out. Full screen, which I actually use to monitor my earnings on YouTube. Mi Fit, like what I said, I use with this fitness tracker to track my steps, sleep, and stuff like that. DS file, which I use with my NAS network attached storage, which I have outside. It's just a 4TB system which I store all my stuff. YouTube, which of course you guys should know. On the dock, okay, let's just talk about the dock. I have Tweetbot, which is my awesome Twitter client of choice. I love this thing. It's expensive, but hey, it gets the job done, and I really enjoy what is in Tweetbot. Whole bunch of nice aesthetic changes and stuff compared to the Twitter client, which I really enjoy using. Safari, of course, you guys should know what's that too. Mail, which I actually use as a mail client. I really enjoy the iOS stock mail client. Fast, simple, easy to use, and yeah, I probably use it as long as it's available. Music, which I use to store all my music, of course. Twitter, Instagram, which of course is, distraction, so I keep that all the way to the back. My M1, which is my carrier in Singapore, basically. Minecraft, of course, you guys should know. InstaSize, which I use to crop my photos to square sized, probably. Square Ready Video, crop my videos to square so I can post it on Instagram. Amazon, used for shopping. After Photo, which is for editing my photos as well. So that is basically what I have here on my iPhone 5S. You guys can actually see there's not really a lot of games and stuff because I really hate gaming. Because it's back to school season, and yeah, the only game I have is Minecraft, which I actually love a whole lot. But other than that, I don't really game on my phone. So of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, as it really helps out the channel a lot. Subscribe at the top right hand of the screen, either side, for more videos on this one, like this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.